Welcome to Monday's Co-Mindfulness meditation. Co-mindfulness is the practice of bringing our compassion and attention to other people. This is a term we came up with to describe the art of being mindful while interacting with people in your life, from strangers on the street to our spouses, children, and even our coworkers. Co-mindfulness recognizes that we are, by our very nature, social beings deeply dependent on each other for our well-being and happiness. As numerous studies have shown, the more we give to others, the more joyful and confident we become. We believe our capacity to give and extend compassion to others, which is at the core of co-mindfulness, is the secret to our individual health and emotional well-being, as well as the health and well-being of others. We're thrilled that you are part of our co-mindfulness community. Please share this meditation with others in your life so that this community continues to grow.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. Um, Tonight's meditation is called "Finding Calm in Big Transitions" by Joseph Goldstein. And Joseph Goldstein is one of America's most renowned meditation teachers and is the co-founder, along with Jack Kornfield and Sharon Salzberg, who incidentally has been on our podcasts. It was wonderful too. But they're the co-founders together of the Insight Meditation Society. Joseph Goldstein is a prolific author. He continues to teach and lead retreats worldwide on insight and loving kindness meditation. This meditation spoke to me because we are all, of course, going through life transitions right now. So during major life transitions, we know our emotional and mental world can kick into overdrive. When we're in the midst of it all, it's not unusual for different and sometimes difficult mind states to arise. Maybe states like doubt or uncertainty, or we may be feeling worry or anxiety or fear. Sometimes it's obsessive planning that takes over the mind in times of these transitions. Mindfulness practice can help us work with these different mind states and emotions and help to keep the mind open and spacious in these transitional times. Today's meditation will teach us how to stay in the eye of the hurricane and not get swept away in the eye wall, the most dangerous part of the hurricane. So just find a comfortable place to sit, or you can lie down if you prefer, and just place your hands gently in your lap and close your eyes. We'll begin the meditation with the ring of the chime and end the meditation with the ring of the chime. So let's begin by settling into the body posture. Just sit and know that you're sitting. You may feel the sensations of the body breathing, opening to different sensations in the body, and staying alert and mindful for the arising of thoughts or images or emotions. Just breathing in and breathing out. And just begin to notice what is arising. And pay particular attention to the feeling of doubt or the feeling of uncertainty that may arise, reminding yourself that it's okay not to know. If you begin to experience feelings of worry or anxiety or fear, make them the object of the mindfulness, the object of meditation, where we open to these feelings even though they're unpleasant. We open to them with mindfulness and awareness. And you can simply say to yourself, okay, a worry feels like this, or an anxiety feels like this, and fear, that's what fear feels like. We just notice it and name it. The trick is to stay mindful of all these different states, not getting lost or carried away by them, but simply seeing them as different thoughts and emotions arising and passing away in the open space of mind. Do you find that the mind is getting distracted and getting lost in a train of thought? If so, you can always simply begin again, settling back into awareness of the body breathing, just breathing in and breathing out. Perhaps noticing sounds or different bodily sensations, and then opening to the full range of different thoughts, images, or emotions that may be arising. If you notice that the mind is caught in obsessive planning, then simply take a note of it. And you can say in your mind, planning, perhaps asking the question, is this planning useful? Or is it simply playing out a pattern of obsessive, repetitive thoughts? Sometimes, of course, it's useful to plan. Sometimes it's necessary to plan. But very often we get caught in endless planning, thought loops that are really not leading us anywhere, taking a ride on a train to nowhere. And asking the question, is it useful at this time, can help us discern when the planning is helpful in a situation and when it's something we can begin to let go of. As we're feeling the breath or different sensations in the body or different thoughts and emotions, pay attention to whether there is a reactive wanting or aversion to what's happening, or perhaps the spacing out when the experience is neutral. And notice when the mind is in an open, tranquil space of non reactivity, and seeing how all experience is part of a passing show. With different sensations in the body, we experience them more often as being pleasant or unpleasant. Here, it's helpful to make a soft mental note of this feeling tone by just noticing pleasant or unpleasant. By becoming mindful of these feeling tones, we allow the mind to settle back into a place of equanimity. Simply acknowledging the pleasantness or unpleasantness or neutrality of each experience without the habitual reaction of craving for the pleasant, wanting the pleasant, or pushing away the unpleasant, or spacing out in confusion with the neutral. And bringing mindfulness to these feeling tones, we allow the mind to settle into a place of greater ease, greater openness. When you find the mind frequently getting lost in thought or carried away by the images or with different emotions, you can always begin again, settling back into the body, the awareness of the body sitting, feeling your breathing, feeling your body breathing, breathing in and breathing out, noticing any sounds or sensations that may be arising. And as you settle into this non reactive, open place of mind, again, opening to whatever may be arising in the mind or the body. Let's continue this practice for a few minutes before we close. Becoming mindful of these mind states and emotions helps us be with the many transitions in our lives, helps us be with them with greater balance, with greater equanimity, and with greater ease. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, connecting again with the world around you and paying attention to all of these various emotions that arise in times of big transitions, and realizing that we can practice with them both in our formal meditation and in our daily lives in the world. So I want to end with this poem called One Morning by Rosemary Traumer. One morning we will wake up and forget to build that wall we've been building, the one between us, the one we've been building for years, perhaps out of some sense of right and boundary, perhaps out of habit. One morning we'll wake up and let our empty hands hang empty at our sides. Perhaps they'll rise as empty things sometimes do when blown by the wind. Perhaps they simply will not remember how to grasp, how to rage. We will wake up that morning and we will have misplaced all our theories about why and how and who did what to whom. We will have mislaid all our timelines of when and plans of what, and we will not scramble to write the plans and theories anew. On that morning, not much else will have changed. Whatever is blooming will still be in bloom. Whatever is wilting will wilt. There will be fields to plow and trains to load and children to feed and work to do. And in every moment, in every action, we will feel the urge to say thank you. We will follow the urge to bow. Thank you. And I hope you all have a good evening. And we'll see you or be with you next week.
Thank you for joining us, and we hope this meditation brings you peace and calm during this turbulent time.